everyone was always questioning where Jameis Winston and Cam Newton were gonna go because they were the two quarterbacks still out there that no one had signed. Well, one of them did, and it's pretty ironic who he's ended up with. I was thinking he was gonna go to like the Bears, maybe the Titans, somewhere that needed a quarterback, maybe Jacksonville. He ends up signing with the New Orleans Saints. For the people who don't get that irony, it's massive, especially because he got into a fight with Marshawn Lattimore a couple of years back. So, Jameis Winston, I don't think you can leave a year like Jameis Winston did feeling more confused than ever. To have a 5,000 yard season, 33 touchdowns, and 30 interceptions, and 7 pick sixes. What do you think at that point if you're a GM? You're probably sitting there scratching your head like, how could someone have this much talent yet make this many mistakes?
See, this is an example of why I do not believe in the passing yard metric as a reliable statistic on a quarterback. I mean, I'm not saying it's irrelevant.
Well, I think it is this year because it really showed. Because the top 5, for people who don't know, it was Jameis Winston, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers. If you don't know the trend with all 5 of them, none of them made the playoffs.
Then MVP had less than 4,000.
The 2 MVP candidates really had less than 4,000.
And I think that it just is. Jameis made it clear that he was not ready to be a franchise quarterback. Whether or not he may or may not after Drew Brees.
I think he'll probably get a second shot. It probably won't be. It might be with the Saints.
But,
who knows? But
I think that he is a guy that the Saints see as a potential Bridgewater-like character.
Yeah.
A guy that
on the off chance Drew Brees goes down again.
A guy that is a experienced starter in the NFL. I'm not saying that he is not the guy.
No.
Or if he was the guy, he would have gone to a team that needed him.
Yeah.
He would have gone to a...
Considering he took a 1-year, $1 million deal, he definitely... Teams might have offered more, who knows.
But, yeah, he's a guy that I could see being... just...
Like Bridgewater, you said.
Yeah. And then, unlike Cam Newton, he was willing to just be humble about it right off the gate. Plus, he's, 5 years, 10 years in there? He's a lot younger than
5
Cam
years.
Newton.
I think, actually...
As of this moment,
yeah.
Cam Newton remains unsigned, and I think that is largely due to his injury history and his... I personally think his attitude is a problem.
A little bit.
He just is. He has always been the. He's always been the guy.
Yeah.
And now he's not, and he doesn't know what to do. But
I think
that is off.
He'll definitely have to adjust because, let's be honest, the Saints team are going to roast him a lot. I mean, you saw it as soon as he got signed. Marshawn Lattimore said, you don't throw the ball to me anymore. I think it's just playful fun at this point, and Jameis Winston probably understands it. But I think the biggest thing is, I think this move kind of makes me a little more confused because it's the Saints at the same time not only drafted this kid in the 7th round, his name was Tommy Stevens from Mississippi State, then give a 2-year, $21 million extension to Taysom Hill, then sign Jameis Winston. I just found it personally confusing because it meant, when I saw the 2-year, $21 million deal, I personally thought it meant, they're going to give Taysom Hill a shot to throw the ball, see what happens. Now you see this, and it's just do you not have faith in him? If not, then why give him $10.5 million a year? For 2 years. That doesn't make sense to me at that point.
Well, a lot of teams are, not with Jameis, but with Taysom Hill, a lot of teams are doing this. They are having a guy, and I'm not even sure that he is designed to be, first of all, Taysom Hill's not there to be quarterback. If we haven't figured that part out by this point, I'm not sure what you've been watching, but fun stat. I just think it's interesting that in his career, Jameis Winston has completed more passes to Saints players than Taysom Hill. Their career numbers.
Oh, wow.
Jameis Winston has completed 10 passes to Saints players, or interceptions, whatever you want.
Yep.
And Taysom Hill has completed 7 career passes to Saints players.
Oh, wow. I'll definitely be curious because it'll definitely leave a confusing situation, especially if the Saints win the Super Bowl this year. Because we all know what happens. Saints win the Super Bowl, Breeze is gone. They lose the Super Bowl, Breeze will probably be back for one more year.
I think they're loading up. Sean Payton he sees the end is near.
They know this is basically the last shot. This is all in or bust, pretty much at this point. But so I guess this might explain why they have Winston on the
Just
auction.
a moment.
Technical difficulty.
Yeah. That was fun. Okay. So even Siri agrees with us.
The Saints at this point are loading up at this point because this is all or nothing at this point, which I guess explains why they signed Jameis Winston. Because on the off chance Drew Brees goes down, they want to have a reliable option at backup. And considering that he was willing to pay so little, I think that was probably the best decision for him. And I'm not to say I hope Drew Brees goes down because that's not. Oh, I love Drew Brees. I love Drew Brees. I do too. I want to see Jameis Winston get one more shot to start, maybe with the Saints, and I want to see maybe it was just Tampa's system that didn't make him look good. Maybe it's another system that goes well. Because if Tannehill proved anything, maybe it's just a change of scenery that you need to take a step up. And who knows what will happen.